Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RDA. I'm back. Yes, I'm back. I had some Wi-Fi issues, but we go on. We go on. I missed the preview. Yeah. So I'll speak about a little bit about that because I might not have been on a show, but I was talking to you boys behind the scenes. You know what I mean? I always talk to you boys behind the scenes, and to be honest, I'm not mad. I mean, you can be mad if you want, and I understand why you would be mad. Trust me. But I expected this, to be honest. I expected this. I didn't expect anything more. I didn't expect to go through, especially the way we started. I was like, it's not looking good. I find it very hard to see how we're going to get a goal. It looked everything in City's favor. City in this cup, they are just immense. They win this cup every single season. So yeah, I was kind of expecting it. And this is Ollie's and United's fourth semi-final loss. I mean, yeah. So, before we get into it, if you are new to the channel, subscribe. Smash a like for the video. For us, even as fans, we gotta stay strong. We gotta stay strong. We have to move on with life. It's not the end of the world. We're still technically in the title race. I don't think we are, but the show goes on. So yeah, Moloto. First of all, how are you? It's been a while since I've spoken to you, and your initial thoughts on the game, brother.
After what just happened, I'm horrible. I'm bad. Like that was that was bad. That was crap. That was dog shit. That was one of the worst things I've seen from this club in a very long time. Like we were horrible. Like and Man City were amazing. Man City were the better team. I can admit that.
Man
But
City deserved to
they're
win.
not the team they weren't the team that used to be that's relentless from get go. They had lapses. And I think we could have gone at them if we just done the simple things right. But we were so bad it wasn't even funny. Like on the transition, it seemed like today some of the players just weren't interested, honestly.
It looked
Like it
lazy.
just seemed like they weren't look like they weren't giving enough. Pogba and Bruno were very average today.
This is the
And the
worst game by far
selection
from Bruno Fernandes.
it is. It definitely is. The selection is laughable.
Hey.
It's laughable. Why is Bayer getting dropped?
uh, uh, well, when's the last time I had to
Why?
put that weakness symbol? I can't even tell you. I must buy it today.
What's
I'm
wrong
not
with
saying
Malaysia?
you would have solved everything, but I must buy it today. I won't lie to you.
Like, yes, they weren't horrible, but then you could get at them, so vulnerable. And for the way City were playing, they were very intricate. I think we needed a buy. We needed someone who could read the game really well, who could position himself really well. These clowns were all over the place, and it was so frightening. And then Pogba's not the player for this game. And Ole in the past has it seemed like he knows that. In these type of games, he even played Dan James. I know people don't like Dan James, but then Dan James got the pace in the transition. He played Greenwood. I just didn't get Pogba. I really didn't. And it wasn't working for 56 minutes or so, but Ole doesn't change it.
Five
Like
subs. We're
the
allowed to make
substitute
five
today,
subs today.
five. How many did he use? Two,
You
if I'm not
used two,
mistaken. Or
but
did he use three?
you could say one. You put Tony on with 2 minutes to go. I mean, that's just a joke. That's just a joke.
How does this guy do? He's taking like 15 minutes to think about the sub, and then he still makes the obvious sub. It's obviously going to be Greenwood because we need someone on the transition. So, what annoys me is one, we always let this club disrespect us. Like, we've moved forward. We're not that team that's miles behind Man City, but today they looked miles ahead of us.
Oh, yeah.
And that was because of stupid decision making. And two, why is it every time that we lose? It's not that we're not a horrible team, but it's more that Ole made some stupid decisions or didn't sub at the right time. Like, you won't always get the tactics right, but you make it so much easier for yourself if you just make the damn substitutes. And
Oh, pick
it's really
pick the
annoying.
right team.
It's really annoying. I felt like killing Ole
You know what scares me
halfway through this
today
game
about
today. I
this?
won't
I
lie.
think a lot of people we can't know for sure, right? I'm gonna get that out there. We don't know for sure, but a lot of people say that Biden played just because Oli was resting him and he's injury prone. I don't believe that. I think we don't know for sure, right? So I don't want to go on Oli too harsh, but if you're asking for my opinion, Bai's been dropped. I think that's what it is,
Yes.
and
Opponent Source is obsessed
could
with
you
this
imagine?
play.
Yeah,
I
I
just don't
can.
get it.
But let's picture we are in that United. Let's just say I'm Bruno, you Pogba for some reason, right? And Bayer didn't play today, and we lost. And we looking at our defense again today. That let us know. Yeah, we weren't the best day, but at least keep the clean sheet. Let's go to extra time, right? And the way Bay's been performing, we've been hugging him. He's literally saved us so many points recently. It's like we're playing better, and then he doesn't play today. And now, imagine we Pogba and Bruno, and we're like, what? How? How is
Maybe it affected the game
Donny?
as well.
Yeah, how is Donny not
And
playing?
I
Wan
mean,
Bissaka
Bruno was
has to
horrible
hold
today.
hands again.
Yeah, Bruno was horrible today, and I just wonder if the team selection had him down. I wouldn't blame him because what I saw tonight is something that we've talked about, but it was very clear tonight. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has favorites. He has favorites at this club. The fact that Lindelof was picked again was clear. He's a clear.
Ah, you just lagged out, boy. If you can still hear me, and if you're still there, start.
Yeah, no, I feel like what was made clear tonight is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's favorites, and it's something that we've talked about in the past, but it was very evident today. Like Lindelof playing over Bailly, Lindelof is clearly a favorite here because no matter what he does, he plays, and for some reason he's in love with this pair of Lindelof and Maguire. Scott McTominay played for God knows how long. He's another favorite. Paul Pogba was yes, a bit influential towards the end, but he wasn't great today. So, and there's just some
The
players who never get dropped in
yeah.
this team.
The crazy thing
It's
is,
so annoying.
I'm not saying any of them were good, but I actually thought Pogba was our best midfielder today. That actually
That's the
says
scary
something.
thing.
Yeah, that's the scary thing.
That's the scary thing. Yeah.
But yeah, all I'm gonna say is another semi-final lost. I mean, I don't want to say it over and over again. I know things are going good at the moment in terms of league and stuff like that. But honestly, where are we going with this, guy? Like, I know things are good in the league, right? But when we play games like this, I just don't know. I just don't know. And that's why I don't get excited, People are saying, do you believe me now in the title race? Do you believe me now we can win things? Do you believe me now things are changing for the better? I'm like, yeah, but also no. But also no. Because these things keep on happening. It's things you can avoid. It's things you can avoid. You had Baye today, you had Transaber today, you have Donny van der Beek today. No one says you must play this, no one says you can't change things. You have 5 subs. You complain about subs every single week. You complain about the fixtures. But you don't make the subs. You come out and say Donny is not really going to be a player for this season. He's going to be a player for next season. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if you realize, Shani, but your image is not up yet. But yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it's
my image is up on my side, so it might just be yours.
okay, so
Yeah.
I guess it's working fine then. It's the thing is this guy shoots himself in the foot. Like he's made so much progress with this club, but then we're not going to challenge for a league because of decisions he makes, and that's a sad thing. And I feel like he's very stubborn. Like I've heard this before, but then starting to see it now. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is very stubborn. If something's not working, you can't keep persisting in it. Like I feel like for me, the best manager style is to be proactive. If you play a style in the first half and it doesn't work, fine. Give it 50, at most 20 minutes, but not more than that. Not more than that. After that, you have to make some difference. Because now we're putting ourselves in a situation where there's only 10 minutes to make a change. When Greenwood comes on, it's too late.
It's too
Man
late,
City
yeah.
now are going to sit back. They're going to be very defensive. And it's stupid. It's childish, actually, in my opinion. I find it extremely childish.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't think there really is much to say. Like I said, to summarize it, bottled another semi-final. I expected it. I know it hurts for lots of fans, and I understand why it hurts for lots of fans. I think Ollie showed why I'm Ollie out. I mean, it just shows it. Is it the end of the world for
Yeah.
me? No, because obviously,
Yeah, no,
if anyone knows me, I'm not saying this out of bitterness, but like I said, I couldn't care about this cup. I would love this team to win the trophy like this, but I still couldn't care about it at the end of the day.
yeah, no, I agree. It's the Caribou Cup. It's not a big deal.
But
I think the big deal
yeah.
is what does this
Yeah, what does it mean to the
performance
players?
say about us
Yeah.
going forward?
And what it
Yeah.
means to the players.
But
like,
in terms of City, they can shut up. Honestly, they can take the Caribou Cup. We really can't be asked. Honestly,
yeah.
to be honest, I think they'll lose to Spurs anyway.
Mm,
Good
wow.
bet.
I'm not going to be better because, like I said, I expected it, so it is what it is. I still expect City to win the league at this rate, So
I
No, no.
refuse.
It is what it
I
is, guys.
refuse.
Yeah, so
I refuse to concede to City.
let's just see
Bloody
how
hell.
it goes. Let's just see how it goes. I'm not in the most positive mindset, and to be honest, things are going well in terms of United. But again, I know it's gonna come crumbling down at some point. Call me a negative fan. It is what it is. I just that's just the way I choose
I
to support
think
and look at my club.
what what we need to take, what we won't take, what Ole needs to take is that he needs to start being more careful with his decision making. And you can't just drop players that are in form. Like Bailly needs to play. If you want to look for a positive, maybe if Bailly was dropped, this will reverse Bailly's dropping and he'll play in the league, hopefully. And for the board, it might just tell them that this defense is not perfect. It was hinging on Bailly playing well and he could get injured. So go buy a centre back.
Yeah,
And if we don't learn those lessons from this performance, then we're doomed. Then we're not going to challenge for the league. Then we're not going to win it.
and that's exactly what I think. I don't think the board is anywhere where we can challenge for anything. I don't think Ollie's good enough. And like I said, these clowns at the back, yeah. Yeah. And playing decisions like Scott McTominay, yeah. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I expect it from. So let's just move on. Let's just move on to the player ratings. Starting with Dino, which actually, to be honest, I didn't think he was at fault for any of the goals. There's nothing he could have done with it, and anything else
Oh,
that
that
Dino
was
had,
fun.
yeah, anything else Dino had, I actually thought he was okay. So I'm gonna give Dino a 6.
Yeah, he considered 2 goals, so you can't really give him more than it. But I think actually I'm gonna give him a 6.5. I think he made some pretty decent saves, and he was probably our best player on the pitch
Wow, yeah,
at 6.5.
yeah, yeah. Oh, it's tough because for me, there's no man of the match. But for me, the best Manchester United player today was Luke Shaw. I think again, I don't understand the agenda of Luke Shaw. They City put Sterling on that side today,
I don't know.
and Sterling got
I don't know
pocketed.
today.
They double teamed Luke Shaw, and he
I
still
don't know
dealt
to
with
be
them.
honest.
Nah, fam. I thought Luke Shaw was great today. By far. He showed fire. He showed passion. He looked like he wanted to fight for it. Going forward, he was good again. Defensively, he didn't really do anything. People would blame him for the first goal, but really, Lindelof and Maguire should just get that out of there. That was poor marking from them, as usual. So I'm actually going to give Luke Shaw a 6, though. Same like Dino. I didn't think there was anything amazing, but yeah, Luke Shaw a 6.
I don't know to be honest. I feel like as much as Lindelof and Maguire were involved in that goal, Luke Shaw didn't mark his man, and he's the one who scored, if I'm not mistaken. And on top of that, I felt like he didn't. It wasn't really that involved offensively. Only around the end of the game where he did really get involved. But for most part of it, he was pressed in. A lot to do with how Man City played, but still. And I do think there was a couple of times where he did seem to lose Sterling, to be honest. So I'm gonna give him a 5.5.
Yeah, I mean, if you give Luke Shaw a 5.5, I'm very interested to see what these next two people. Well, what you give to these next two people. I marked them as idiots, but it's Maguire and Lindelof. Honestly, boy, I don't want to give them a rating because it's just gonna seem like I hate them. And to be honest, yeah, I don't think it's good for anyone that I give them a rating. So whatever you give them, I'm gonna stick with it, boy.
And I'm gonna rate them together. I'm not just rating them on the performance. I'm rating them just on the partnership in general. I think it's run its course. It doesn't work. Like I don't know what Ole wants, like what he wants to happen for it to be clear to him it doesn't work. Like you have a Tanzwebe and a Bayi, you have a Lindelof and a Maguire, and Tanzwebe and Bayi are similar, Lindelof and Maguire are similar. It make perfect sense that you play a combination of either or, but not Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And I don't know what he wants. When they play together, they just look jittery. They look edgy.
The
There's
team
a lot of
looks like
recovery
they
pace.
scared. That's what it looks like. The team looks like they scared.
Yeah, we look like we're one moment from falling apart when they play together.
Yeah.
And they played a part in pretty much all the goals. So maybe not the last one with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but yeah, very poor showing from them today. I'm gonna give them both ones.
Hey, but apparently, those guys didn't have such a bad game. It's tough to play because every semi-final we've been in, we've been let down because of our defense. But then also,
Mhm.
not only the defense, I've noticed we still haven't scored goals really much in the semi-finals. It just looks like that killer edge is gone in semi-finals. It looks like we just
Like
bottle jobs. That's what we are, bottle jobs.
Dude, I feel like Bayi. Bayi is not just Bayi is so talented. I know he's injury prone, but then I've noticed that as much as we bought Maguire for the carrying the ball out from the back, Bayi does it so well. And from time to time, he will even help us when we're struggling in transition. He'll carry the ball out, he'll drive in and make a
Bayer
very
lifts this
productive
team.
pass.
Look at what it means to
He
Bruno when
does.
Bayer is in the team. What it means to Pogba.
And
Pogba and Bruno publicly come out and say Bayer was the man of the match, even if he wasn't voted man of the match.
like
I mean, the players
and
are saying it.
I just want to sit in the room with Ole and Solskjaer, and he must tell me what is it about Lindelof and Maguire so special, because he clearly sees something that we don't.
Yeah, it is. It's delusion, is what it is. That's what it is. It's delusion. But anyways, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, my goodness gracious. I honestly, all I wish for Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I wish he had a backup for one, so we don't have to play him every single game. You know, I still rate Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I think the criticism he's been getting lately, deserved. I still back Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I fully back him. However, today man of the match overall for me, 100% Phil Foden. My goodness, he is a baller. Phil Foden had Wan-Bissaka on toast. Not many people can say that. Not many people can say they had Aaron Wan-Bissaka on toast. And just quick. This is why I put him in the combined 11. When Clayton and I put him in, because I rate Phil Foden. I really do. And Phil Foden I put with Mason Greenwood as the two best youngsters in the league, without a doubt. I think Foden might even be better.
And better. It's crap. It's horrible.
What?
Nah, jokes aside, he played really well for Foden, and
I did.
he doesn't drive at Wan-Bissaka because he knows he's gonna lose the battle. That's not really a skill.
He is very
He's
smart,
technically
yeah.
gifted. He's very intelligent. His movement is very good, and yeah, no, Wan-Bissaka just couldn't keep up today. He really couldn't. And for the third goal, he just concluded a horrendous performance today. So I'm gonna give him a 3. It's bad.
Yeah, I probably agree with you. I'll give him a 3 as well. I don't think it was his best game. These next two, I don't even know. It's like they were both weren't even in the game. You could say that about all our midfield players, to be fair. So, to be honest with you, I'll leave Bruno for now because I think, Bruno's, I want to speak a little bit about Bruno. But in terms of Fred and Scott, honestly, I don't know what they did. So, I'm just going to give them probably a 3 equal. Yeah, 3, both of them 3. I think that's fair. What did they do? Really, what did they do? They didn't defend. They didn't pass it on. The transition play wasn't there. They didn't go forward. It's just like, what did they do? They were running in circles, is what they were doing.
Yeah. They were horrible. They really were. Scott McTominay can't defend to save his life. Scott McTominay, he's not consistent. Scott McTominay is crap. I'm just gonna say it like this. Scott McTominay is crap. He lost the ball I don't know how many times today, and it was annoying the crap out of me. So I'm gonna give him a 1. Fred, he was tenacious as always. He kept running around. He had the energy, had the passion, but it wasn't productive whatsoever, really. So I'm gonna give him a 3.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. This next one is going to break my heart, fam. Yeah. There ever was a stinker today, it was Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, he was stinking it up today, yeah. I wouldn't even lie, guys. I love Bruno Fernandes. I love him. I don't even want to criticize him because, we wouldn't be in this fucking position if it wasn't for Bruno Fernandes. I will be honest with you. But today, my life. Yeah. I can't believe I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. It's so bad. Yeah. But I'm giving you Bruno a 2. Shit. Disgusting. Yeah, today. What?
Yeah.
Bruno's playing for City today. Yeah, Bruno is playing for City today.
I think by far his worst performance in United.
Probably in his lifetime. I don't
argue.
think he's had the biggest thing in his life.
Yeah, and it's weird though. Why? I just wonder. Is there something going on that we don't know that happened around this game?
It's like you said, the
it was
Bayi
that
thing.
bad.
I really wonder what
That
the
you wonder.
players were like with Bayi.
Yeah, like how can you jump by? But let's not go back there. And if it is affecting Bruno Fernandes, it makes sense because
He's a
Bruno
winner.
Fernandes will feel like I play, I perform, I keep my position. But Bayi plays, he performs, he doesn't keep his position. So what's
He's the
going
captain
on
of the
here?
team, yeah.
So I wouldn't really blame him. Yeah. But yeah, he kept losing balls left, right, and center.
Yeah.
The shots going to the stands were back, but they were
Yeah.
extreme today. And he couldn't do
I
anything
felt
really.
like
Like
Bruno today. I
even
won't
the
even lie
simple
to you.
things he couldn't
I
do.
felt like Bruno today. I was just like, give it a ball. I'm gonna blast it. I don't even care where it goes. Just get this
Dude.
game done and over
So yeah, I think a two is justified to be honest.
with. Ah, yeah, Bruno, my boy. Fuck. Yes. Touch wood, that's never gonna happen again in my life, bro. Please, Bruno. Yeah. I don't know what it
Yeah.
is. I honestly don't know. Well, Pogba. People might hate me for this, but I'm actually giving Pogba average 6 as well. Honestly, I didn't think Pogba was really bad today. I think Pogba, his work rate was good. I think defensively, he didn't really do anything dumb. I think his passing wasn't, Paul Pogba's passing. But I think, to where he's played under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a disgrace. I think, Pogba's heavily out of position. But other than that, I thought Pogba was average, yeah. I mean, I can't really blame him for anything, average.
I want to make a prediction. If we play Pogba on the left against Liverpool, we're going to lose. We might get battered actually, because the problem is our strength is countering on the transition, and it was what we were supposed to do with Man City today. Man City went scared because one, I feel like they played a bit of an offside trap on Rashford, and two,
Rashford loves
like
offside,
if
yeah.
the pace only coming from Rashford, then it doesn't work the same anymore. There needs to be
Yeah.
that danger that we'll sit back and we have a good amount of outlets that stay on the back of City's mind and say, okay, we can't press too much because we know that we're going to kill us in the pace. And as much as people don't like Dan James, I think Dan James would have been a better fit for this game. I think Mason Greenwood would have been a better fit for this game.
Mason Green, I
Not
don't
Paul
even
Pogba.
want Dan James. Greenwood, Donny, fuck.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
play.
sorry, not Donny Ezra. The thing about Dan James in this game, he has a ridiculous amount of pace, and in games with teams are going to push up, it works. We have to admit that it does work. So with Pogba, for the first what 60 minutes of the game, I felt like he really didn't play a part. Honestly, I feel like he'd get the ball, he'd hold on to it. Yes, he's good at that, at shielding the ball. He'd do something fancy, but it wasn't really productive, and it just kept
Yeah,
going
Paul
over and over
Pogba,
again,
it
and we
wasn't
really
productive
couldn't
today, yeah.
be,
That's the thing.
yeah, we couldn't be effective on the transition. And then last 20 or so, it was everything was going through him. As much as it wasn't elite, but then he was kind of pulling the strings. He was kind of passing it around while Bruno was, I don't know what Bruno was doing.
Hey, who knows what
So
Bruno's thinking. I
yeah,
don't even
it's
know.
it's a, it's a weird mixed performance. So I'm gonna give him a six.
Yeah, I mean, that just says it all. Pogba's our best midfielder with a 6. I have Bruno Fernandes in the team, by the way. That's ridiculous.
Dude.
These next two, I just feel sorry for these next two. My boy Tony gets left for dead. Rashford is left alone to do the running by himself. Up, down, run, 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 counter, counter, counter. All I'm gonna say about Rashford, I think today I didn't really, his decisions. I don't really blame the decisions too much today, but the man lives offside. That's what he does. The man lives offside. He didn't check the run. Could have had. Well, we wouldn't have had a goal because it would have been our own goal at the beginning, but could have had. He could have been a contributor. The goal stayed online. But I'm just gonna give them both 5s. I don't want to really blame Rashford and Martial too much this game.
Yeah, no.
Left for
think that
dead.
makes
I
perfect
think they
sense. I
both
feel
left
like,
for dead today.
yeah, I feel like the ball wasn't getting to him enough, really. Rashford, as I said, I think they did play a bit of an offside trap on him. But, when that happens, you just need to check your run and punish them. But he didn't do it effectively enough. And yeah, but he didn't get much, really. Like, getting hopeful balls over the top, but they really weren't working. And what's his name again? Martial, hold up was it's never bad. But yeah, there was times where he was offside, but I felt like I would have liked that courage for him to shoot more when
He
he
tried
didn't.
winning a penalty a lot
But
today.
besides that, yeah, true, he did try that, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I also don't know how
But
I feel about that.
besides that, I don't think he was amazing. He was just okay. So I think they both deserve fives.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't really blame them both, but by far, neither of them had. They probably had the same rating as Mason Greenwood, and Mason Greenwood played for like a few minutes, And
Yeah,
just, yeah, look at those team ratings, fam. That's a semi-final in the cup. And look at that.
it's
That's
disgraceful.
disgraceful. Usually,
It's disgraceful.
usually other semi-finals, I'm like, oh, we played so well. we didn't deserve to lose. Those donkeys at the back let us down again, but they kind of did again. But today we were just all around awful. It wasn't even just the idiots at the back, the clowns at the back
Yeah.
alone. Today everyone was bloody awful.
Today was bad. It wasn't just the manager. The manager is the biggest culprit, but I felt like the players as well. They just didn't look up for it.
Yeah. I want to ask you though, because it's early days. Do you think Lindelof is going to play next game ahead of Bay?
So I don't know. Like I might just cry if that happens. I literally might just cry if he plays against. He must. He mustn't play against Watford. I agree with that. No, he must play against Watford. What am I saying? He must play against Watford because it's not really a game that matters. Or we could even play like Tinzweba against Watford. Maybe, maybe. It won't happen. It's wishful thinking.
Never.
Probably going to play Maguire. But I'll take the piss against Watford. But we won't. Want to know why? Because we got knocked out tonight. And Ole wants to win a trophy. So he's going to play the Brunos of this world against what? They play Burnley. You're going to have to play Liverpool. Like, what's
That's
wrong with this
proper
manager,
cowardly.
honestly?
That's proper cowardly. If you play like that, against Watford. That's proper cowardly. If Donny doesn't play in that Watford game, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Dude, what you did at Bayern today was what done today. I
I
found
wonder
it
what Pai is
disrespectful.
thinking today. I penny for Pai's thoughts today.
Dude.
And I penny
Donny,
for
like,
people like Bruno and Pogba.
never-
Because I think Bruno and Pogba, out of everyone else, wants to win things the most. That's the reason they're at Man
Yeah.
United. And I wonder what they're thinking.
Yeah,
today.
no, they-
However, though, if Bruno said, nah, guys, we're not good, I would have been like, Bruno, you shut your mouth. Today it was disgusting. Okay, I understand. You're great.
Dude.
We are here because of you. But that was disgusting today. That
When
was
you come
awful.
back today.
Yeah, I can't back it today.
But like I had the comment to say, like, what does Ole Gunnar Solskjaer expect Donovan B to do in those few minutes? One,
3 minutes.
fact
man.
that
3
this
minutes.
game's-
He's
this
taking
game's over-
piss, bro.
dude. There's games where you play well and there's time to bring him on, but it doesn't bring him on at all. But in this game where it's like, we've lost anyway, now bring on Donny van de Beek. Like, what does that say? Honestly? So Ole sometimes I don't know. He'll do so much good, but then there's this weird ability of running all the good in one game.
Yeah.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does that, and it's really annoying. And I don't know how to feel about it right now.
Well, yeah,
But
let's talk
I
about
just
Oli.
hope Bayern
Yeah.
plays against Burnley.
Let's talk about Oli. Because I'll tell you what, right? The max rating you can have is a 10. It's always a 10. You can have max rating a 10 out of 10. The buy thing was.
He gets a one.
The buy thing was.
He gets a one from me.
A 1 for
Not even
me.
gonna minus anything. He gets a one straight up. I think he was poor today.
I think being a bit
Pai-
generous, boy. I'm giving a 0.
I'm being generous maybe giving him one actually, but I think it was heavily his fault. He's just picking a team can make a mistake. Maybe he thought in his mind that this system at Pogba hasn't worked in the past. Other things, but maybe somehow some miracle it's going to work today. Maybe that's what he thought, and then he did it. Sure, kudos. But if it's not working, change it for God's sake. And he didn't do that, and those type of things annoy me honestly. So I felt
Oli annoys me.
he wasn't
Oli
proactive
fucking
enough
annoys me.
as a manager. There's the saying, this is where managers earn their money. I mean, you can do all
Pep earned his money
training,
today. Pep
everything.
Schooled
Yeah.
Oli today. And I don't even rate Pep that much. I know, obviously, that's an unpopular opinion. But I don't rate Pep that much. But he schooled Oli. He showed the worlds apart of a manager. Worlds apart.
And that annoys me. Like, if Man City had a better team than us, fine. Let it be like that because that's football. You get what you deserve. But, like, I just hate when we could have done better by just making better decision making.
One
didn't.
change. Even 2 changes. Donny, bye, done.
Yeah.
Done.
Like, what's the point of having changes? So you can affect the game. With 5 changes and you use 2 in a game where we're struggling. Like, there's no way where that makes sense. I don't know how he can excuse that. So, yeah, it was horrible from Ole Solskjaer today. So, I guess our hope is that this doesn't carry over into the league and we can beat Burnley and somehow paper the cracks and move forward and say everything's still okay. But judged on what happened tonight, we're very far from being league champions. Far.
Well, the irony is you beat Burnley. 3 points clear. Imagine. Like I said, it's not the end of the world, this result. But I really wonder what the players are feeling like now. Because if I can imagine, right? Because, I play football, I know what it's like. Now, if I was a player, I've lost 4 semi-finals now. I'm just, and I know like my 2 star players are not getting played. I'm like, what is going on? Why did we play
Without,
Bai? Why isn't Donny
he's,
playing? Why are we like? Why are we
he's not
doing
without the
this?
manager.
Yeah.
That's what happens. You
It's
wonder,
right now.
like,
Poch is
what is
gone
this guy
first. Hey,
doing?
that boat is gone. Poch is living a nice life. Neymar's and Mbappe. Hey, he's living it up. He's
And look,
living it up.
was second Poch is gone. I think we can at least give this guy to the end of the season and see if somehow he can pull the miracle. But yeah, these type of forms aren't encouraging.
It's not. I mean, it wasn't even like an FA Cup. You know, the FA Cup is such a long way to go to the trophy still. You know, this is one game. You win this game, you in the final, have a chance to win a trophy. These man can't even get into a final. But you know, United
Yeah.
fans want to talk smack about Pochettino not winning a trophy. Well, fam, we battled 4 semi-finals. Some progress this. Some progress this. What Ollie's doing in the league, I said Poch, I backed Poch to do anyways in the league. I was like, Poch could probably do something like that now. But
Hey, look,
he's at least.
I'm not going to talk about Ole tonight. I don't think he deserves it. But
No, I think he deserves it.
we can't deny overall there has been progress. But I don't want to do that today. I think he deserves all the banter that he's going to go to.
I mean, the progress is minimal, I think, for me. You get knocked out of a semi-final, there's no progress there. You're out of the Champions League, no progress there. The league is good at the moment. But it's like a league. Yeah, I don't think people understand how long a league is to win it. Like,
True,
it's
that's
a
true. But
long,
then,
long way to go.
even
Anything
if we
can
don't
happen.
win the league, making top four 2 seasons in a row will be some sort of progress. And if we can do that and win a trophy, I know it's not the standard we want to be at, but technically that will be a step forward. From
I
what we've
don't
done in
back
the
us to
past.
win the FA Cup, by the way.
But
Just early on, I
yeah,
don't back us to win the FA Cup. And I don't
I
back us
don't.
to win the...
To be honest, after today,
Yeah. And I don't back us to win the league. I think what Ollie will do this season is get top 4 probably comfortably. And that would be it for the season.
yeah. So what do you do? Do you
And
fire
do
him?
that. I would fight him long ago, man. I don't even care what's happening in the league. I'd fight him today, now. I would have fight him yesterday. I would have fight him when he beat Aston Villa. I would have fight him long ago. I would have fight him. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
I didn't change my opinion, and it's games like this that shows why I don't change my opinion. Because I've come to expect this from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Surely believe. Do you believe us now? No, I don't. And like I said, all means Ole, all means United, prove me wrong. Because like I said, there will be no fan happier if you prove me wrong. There will be no fan happier if you went to the final today. No fan. I would have been gassing you up. I would have been Ollie masterclass. You know, I always criticize him. Fair play today. He picked the 2 shit centre backs. It worked out. Well done. Ollie Gunnar, you get what you deserve. But you did none of that. Today was awful. Tactically, you got schooled. The team was bad. Bruno disappeared. I don't even know what
Yeah.
Bruno was doing. Everything disgrace.
Yeah. But let's, I guess let's move forward. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm very disappointed for tonight. But
I'm trying to see.
I guess there's still positives in the league. And yeah, I'd take the piss against Watford. I honestly would. But I don't know now. I don't know because does this not expose that we can't win the league? So maybe should we not prioritize the FA Cup a little? I don't know. I'm feeling a bit confused. Maybe I just need a night to sleep on it and to see how I feel.
That's the
about
thing. That's what I'm trying to check.
everything
My
going forward.
freaking my other Wi-Fi thing
Yeah, yeah.
evidently seems like it's down at the moment. So I'm gonna check on my other phone. Let's see. Wait, no, what's our next game? Let's check.
It is Watford in the FA Cup.
Is it a cup game?
Yeah.
Man United. Yeah, Saturday. So is it
Then we
this?
play
Is it this Saturday?
playing in the league after. It
Yeah,
might be.
it's in 2 days, fam.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Watford. I'll take the piss, fam. Honestly, I still couldn't care. I'd take the piss. I'd play Donny. I'd play your Mengies, your Axels. I wouldn't play Baye at all because he's a pointless anyways. So, but yeah, I would
Yeah.
love to see Axel. I would love to see Meng. We will speak about it in the preview. But yeah, I take the piss against Watford. I won't lie to you. But yeah, anyways.
I guess
Moroka.
if this,
Yeah.
I guess we're still in the position in the league, so
That's
worth
the thing.
still giving it a try. And
I'd
seeing what we can
fucking
do.
full send the league. Whatever happens. I don't even expect us to win the league. But boy, oh boy, would it be some story if we did. It would be some story if we did.
And what?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's just the way I am. You
We
make your
can't
own
talk
opinion.
league titles
Yeah.
after what you said.
Some people will say pan the league. You know, get top 4, win a FA Cup. I mean, no, we're just full in the league. I couldn't care. I couldn't care.
I guess it's down to opinion.
Yeah, it's
But
down
I
to what
think,
you. The players will probably say.
yeah.
Well, what we should be saying is win the FA Cup and win the league. You can't trust this team. You just can't. The players will be like that, and that's why it's so
No,
important for the
they're
players.
gonna try to do
Yeah.
it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It just depends on where you stand and what you prioritize. I think we've seen at United they try to win everything, but there's a philosophy that Klopp takes is who
Fuck
cares
the
about the
cups.
domestic
Yeah,
cups. At the end of the
Champions
day,
League,
it's about
Premier League.
league is the most important.
And
Champions
yeah,
League. So
Champions League. Yeah.
he
That's
takes
my
that first.
philosophy as well. I could like FA Cup. If you're on the treble, obviously take it seriously. But we are long from there. Long. We can't even win a Carabao Cup, let alone a treble. So yeah, FA Cup. I
Dude.
mean Premier League, Champions League. That's the way to go. That's the way it is.
Yeah, but I really hope Spurs beat Man City. They think they can monopolize the Carabao Cup.
I would like Spurs to get a trophy. I would
Dude.
like the Spurs itself.
Yeah.
To touch on it quickly, I would love Spurs to get a trophy because I like Spurs. I don't want Mourinho to get a trophy. I don't. I'll be lying if I said I wanted Mourinho to get a trophy.
I want Mourinho to get a job because I like Mourinho. I just want to see City crumble.
Yeah.
That's what
I
they
mean-
deserve.
I don't know. I'm not even gonna watch that final anymore anyway, so I won't watch it. So it is what it is. But anyways, yeah, Moloto, it's been a good show in regards of us, but been quite a poor and lackluster performance from United. Disappointing, I'd say. Expected from my side, so I'm not gonna get too angry or too vexed. Because like I said, my heart is immune to this now. My heart is immune to this. You can't really disappoint me anymore. You just can't disappoint me anymore. I fully expect things like this to happen. So it is what it is. But yeah, FA Cup game coming soon. We'll speak about that probably literally like tomorrow or something. But yeah, it's been a good show. Is there anything else you want to say?
Dude, I'm just deflated. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I think
Just
me.
want to sleep and
Yeah, you and me both. Let's just
Yeah.
sleep.
get
Go move on to the next game. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not gonna be depressed about it. But yeah, like I said, if you are new to the channel, do subscribe. Follow our socials, Instagrams, whatever. Smash a like, comment down below what you thought of that game because that is quite shocking. If you're a neutral fan or a rival fan, I'm sure you must have loved that game. But yeah, from Lotte and I, we will check you in the next one.